Hello and welcome to this somatic practice to help you release trauma from your body. I invite you to find a nice, comfortable standing position in the middle of your mat here, with your feet about hip-width distance apart to really feel nice, stable, and secure in your body. Feel free to gently dip your knees here for a nice little micro bend as well. Not to be super straight and solid and tense, but just find that softness in your body here. And if this feels comfortable for you, perhaps you can close your eyes for this beginning practice of grounding, how we're gonna actually come into our bodies, come into the present moment, and invite anything that is stuck in our body to this class so that we can work with it. So wherever you are right now, just start noticing whatever's coming up in your body. Maybe there's numbness, maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's extra tension or dissociation or pain. Just notice that. And today in this class, we're gonna be working with the practice of shaking, which is the most natural way to burn off excess energy, which is often what keeps us stuck in this trauma state. Our fight or flight energy, which was never discharged from the body, is now stuck all over our hips, our hamstrings, our back, our neck, our head. Everything is just tense with this energy that was never able to discharge from the body. So animals do this as well, humans do this as well, but of course, sometimes we don't have the chance or the ability or the knowledge of how to shake off this excess. So today, we're gonna practice that. We're gonna shake through this practice, shake our body, and release anything that is not serving us, that is unwanted, that is too much in the body. So gently start noticing your breath as well here. And let this be your anchor in this practice. Whenever your mind starts to wander to any experiences, there's no need to relive anything. In somatic practices, there's no need to go into past memories. Just come back to your breath. Let that be your anchor here. Whenever your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. Now on the next in-breath, raise up your shoulders up to your ears. Perhaps feel a little bit of that contraction in your body. And let go of your arms. Just a few times, like this in your own time, releasing and contracting. And bring the shoulders up to the ears and letting them go. A few more times. Gentle movement into the body. There's no need to jump straight into shaking. It can be an intimidating practice if we go straight into it. When we're dealing with trauma, we want the body to be gently introduced to movement. One last time and release. Now maybe let's start introducing some swaying. From side to side, the body just swaying, the arms following its course. And perhaps with time you see that your hips are doing their job and that your hands and your arms are just swinging here. Starting to pick up momentum maybe. Going faster, faster, and noticing how this movement is feeling in your body. Noticing how it feels to take up space. And so often with trauma, we feel like we need to shrink into a small ball. And in this practice, what we introduce is the body taking up space for you to be seen in a safe space of your practice in your home. A few more times here from side to side. And slowly start coming back to center, slowing down. And now I invite you to lift up your right heel and gently just bounce off of the left foot. Now lift up your left heel, bounce off of the right foot, and alternate here, just feeling that bouncing of your ankles, your knees, and feel how that is bringing up that bounce into your whole body, up to your shoulders and your neck, that buoyancy. And whenever you're feeling more comfortable in this movement, you can start adding a little bit of more. Jump here, perhaps lifting up one foot and the other. Perhaps the arms start shaking a little bit to the side. Again, this is your practice, and the shaking doesn't need to look all crazy and intense. Your shaking right now might just be gently bouncing on one foot and bouncing on the other. And this is enough for your nervous system right now to discharge some part, small part of that energy. And this is okay, don't rush it. You can always repeat this practice. So wherever you are, whatever feels good for you, perhaps start taking up more space on your mat or in the room. Perhaps your arms are starting to sway out. And you're just bouncing here, jumping around. And know that at some point, this practice is gonna start feeling uncomfortable. And the point is to just keep going. To know that your nervous system doesn't want to go into the discomfort, but know that in the safe space of your home, of this practice, you can explore and dip your toes a little bit into that discomfort. So just keep going. Even when it starts feeling a little bit funky in your body, perhaps taking up more space. Perhaps adding some vocalization, some sound into your out breaths. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe you don't feel comfortable doing that right now, and that's okay. You don't have to be loud. Just inviting you to choose. Maybe the arms start lifting up. Keep going and keep tuning into your body. What's coming up for you now? Is it feeling uncomfortable? Is it feeling good? There's no need to judge this practice. Just keep going. Driving that energy out. Maybe you can visualize that with every jump here, with every shake, you're discharging some extra energy that you don't need in your body. Some extra energy that perhaps in the past you didn't know how to discharge. Just a few more moments. I promise we won't be doing this for much too long. And slowly start coming back to stillness. Maybe just finding that gentle bounce here that we started with. And maybe you notice that coming back to stillness, your body still wants to sway from side to side. And let it do that. Let that energy reverberate through your body. Perhaps close your eyes if this feels comfortable for you. If not, keep them open. But if you keep them open, just soften your focus, soften your gaze. Don't look at anything much too specifically. Just let that focus be soft and nice and calm. And then notice your breath at this moment. Perhaps even place 1 or 2 hands on your chest here. Just to notice any difference in your body. Perhaps your heart rate is surely up. Let's just bring it back down. Let's just ground the body. Just to ground this extra energy that we just activated, I invite you to take a deep breath in and trace it with your hands here, as if your hands are driving the breath up to your head. And as you breathe out gently, start pushing it back down, micro-bending your knees and sending that excess into the ground. Few more times, breath in, bring it up to your head. Breathe out, press that energy down to the floor. Breathe in, press the energy down. Well done. I want to thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel a little bit of a difference in your body. Feel free to repeat this class whenever you have the need, and I'll see you in the next one.